When we think about achieving financial goals, our minds usually jump straight to spreadsheets, stock tips, and complex strategies. We believe that if we just knew the right formula, success would be guaranteed. But the truth is, the biggest challenge in managing money isn't found in books. It's found in the mirror. The deepest and quietest challenge is mastering your own psychology. To understand this, look at the story of Rajat Gupta. He was the definition of success. Born in an orphanage in India, educated at Harvard, and eventually the CEO of one of the most prestigious consulting firms in the world. When he retired, his net worth exceeded $100 million. He had everything: money, status, reputation. And still, it wasn't enough. For the sake of just a little more, he engaged in insider trading and lost his freedom, his reputation, and everything he had built. This is the tragedy of someone who won the financial game but completely lost focus on what truly mattered. I'm Mike, and in this video we're going to explore the invisible psychological forces that quietly pull you off your financial path. Not because you lack knowledge, but because the human brain is wired this way. Stay until the end, because the final psychological force is the one that keeps many intelligent people stuck financially without them even realizing it. Section 1. The invisible script, when the past hijacks the present. Each of us operates according to an invisible script about money, written long before we opened our first bank account. It was shaped by how our parents talked about bills, by tense dinners, by moments of fear, scarcity, or quiet struggle. This script influences your financial behavior more than any spreadsheet ever could. And here's the most important insight: no one is crazy. Financial decisions that look irrational from the outside often make perfect sense from the inside when viewed through someone's life experience. Imagine two people. One was born in 1950. They grew up watching the stock market rise for decades. They learned that the market is your friend. Another was born in 1970. They came of age during inflation, unemployment, and oil shocks. They learned that money is fragile and the system can fail. Opposite conclusions, both logical. This also explains why lower-income households spend 4 times more on lottery tickets than higher-income groups. From the outside, it looks irresponsible. From the inside, it's not math. It's hope. A small chance at escape from a life that otherwise feels locked. We sabotage our financial progress when we copy other people's strategies without understanding their fears, timelines, and values. Real financial focus doesn't come from imitation. It comes from self-awareness. Section 2. The comparison trap, when enough keeps moving. As Morgan Housel says, capitalism is incredibly good at producing two things: wealth and envy. The comparison ladder never ends. A doctor earning $500,000 feels rich until he lives next to a CEO making $10 million. That CEO feels small next to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan meets Jeff Bezos. The ceiling keeps rising, and when your focus is on what others have, you will never feel like you have enough. The consequences are brutal. Crushing debt for a slightly bigger house, crimes for money that isn't needed, families, peace, and freedom sacrificed. The most important financial skill isn't maximizing returns. It's defining what enough means and having the courage to stop. Section 3. A brain addicted to bad news. We evolved to prioritize threats over opportunities. As Daniel Kahneman explains, losses feel larger than gains. Financial progress happens slowly. Crises happen fast. That's why market collapse is coming. Spreads instantly, while markets grow over 30 years gets ignored. Our obsession with bad news makes us emotional and reactive, abandoning good long-term strategies at exactly the wrong time. Section 4. The final test. Staying focused when nothing is happening. The hardest part of wealth building isn't volatility, it's boredom. Compounding is like planting a tree. For years, nothing seems to happen. Then suddenly, growth explodes. Our brains think linearly. Wealth grows exponentially. Most people quit right before the magic begins, and remember, getting rich and staying rich are two different skills. Getting rich requires optimism and risk. Staying rich requires humility, patience, and knowing when to do nothing. The goal isn't just to make money, it's to keep it. Conclusion, reclaiming your focus. What pulls us off track? Invisible scripts from the past. Endless comparison. A brain wired for pessimism. Impatience with slow, quiet progress. The goal isn't to become emotionless. It's to recognize the invisible forces shaping your decisions. True wealth isn't a number. It's control over your time and your life. So here's the final question for you. Knowing these psychological forces exist, what story about money have you been telling yourself? And is it time to rewrite it? Thank you for watching until the end. If this video helped you see money more clearly, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep talking about money in a calm, practical, long-term way.